Johnson, more known as a three-point shooter. He's a dancer. Get down the floor quickly, and Trey tees up Capela. Brooklyn in the paint.
Well, I'll tell you.
A bit of contact, left it short, but Jalen's got it. Plenty of time in the front. Capela got it in. Far tonight, here's Jalen. He lost the handle. It's it up for Capela. Talk about making plays. Quickly ahead to Daniels. Beauty! Well, the Hawks are at their best, Nick, when they attack on the run.
They get that ball out.
Look good at times. Showed that touch, little fadeaway. Capela, offensive rebound. He's going to get an and one. Back seasons, along with a couple of all-star moves. Trae Young put it up beautifully for Capela. They've had to work for it. Johnson dumps it off, and Capela. Nice play there by the Hawks.
Sarr came in 2 for 11 on threes in his first 2 games. Capela.
You don't see a better setup than that for a player pick and roll into the
48-40 Atlanta. What a feed to Capela. NBA history. Lock to Capela. Chase for 2.
a little of his
Time coming back, and there's Dyson Daniels knocking it away. Look at and Clint alone lays it in. Wonderful pass. Timeout Washington. Cut it to 4. Capela.
Boys and girls, you never know who's gonna miss.
Capela got behind the Wizards defense to put 2 hands on the rim as well. This guy being a lockdown guy against one of the players in the league.
Well, I agree.
That's what Trae Young does besides scoring 30 a game, is he can get double-digit assists.
15 made shots so far, and they're getting great looks.
Roddy with an easy bounce pass inside to Capela.
Carrington.
Atlanta wants to do that a lot tonight. So you saw Johnson find Capela for the slam. Sarr. And then the Wizards active hands. Capela. I got the bucket to go in just before the
Jalen in on Sabonis. Capela.
offensive rebounding and giving yourself second chance opportunities.
Trying to get something going consistently at the offensive end. The Kings also play a lot of zone, and the Hawks are able to playoffs in a rugged Western Conference. This is a good deep team.
What a pass there by Johnson.
I have to look that one up. I can't think of one. Here's Roddy over to Capela. Cover the corner. That bump goes back to work on the bounce. Capela. Clint going up and in.
That's a good find by Trey.
Nice strong threes as possibly as they possibly can. Here's the top of the Clint. He'll go up and flip it in over Sabonis.
Well, that
points. Career high is 28. Here comes Clint. And a foul.
half a second.
Ricochet. Nice pass for Capela. Show a stuttering start. Jalen Johnson pretend with a shot clock. Movement off the ball. And an easy one.
That's why it's so important to take things down to a soul.
Trae Young going for Capela. Well, only his guy could reach 1% shooting. 12-4 run.
13 Boston. Out of the timeout. Capela. Well-run play. New York team that's number 1 in the league in terms of three-point percentage. From Trey to Capela.
again, Trey recognized teams that won't come out to trap him.
They are last, practically last in the league in three-point attempts per game. Here's a driving Capela, making it.
Well, the Hawks has done a wonderful job on the ball.
Ricochet moved his feet. Man adds to his knowledge base every game. Here come the Hawks. Ricochet moving in. Capela on the stick back.
Has been very and came up short.
On the bounce. Daniels, up take, tip in, Capela. Down to 5 seconds. Ricochet. Capela grabs it and puts it in. What a play! Beats the 8-second count. Now, Capela on the stick back. Oh, the big fellas come up big for Jalen Johnson. Put it in a tray. Hooks on the post. Here comes Capela. And he slams it for the lead.
Getting it from your front line.
Lob inside for Capela. Reverse Lasser goes for Clint Capela.
Turnovers that was once a heck of a figure for him.
Capela inside, makes sure with a slam. It's 6-11. Trae Young down the lane of the basket. Scoops off the high glass a little too hard. Tapped up and in by Clint Capela.
Almost as
good as a pass.
Two of the most unbelievable scoring games against the Hawks.
Going back to Zach LaVine.
Missed the three. Stolen. Capela.
Aggressive Clint Capela. He's having no Zach LaVine in the lane. You see penetration.
Opening quarter for Clint.
It was like, give me my flowers. Off the rim.
Left hand off the glass. Clint's right there. Clint goes back up, puts it in.
Here's the thing when Trae turns the corner.
Deflected, but Daniels ends up with it. Shovels to Capela. Hook shot, good.
Oh, nice back by Daniels again. Not settling.
On the bounce to Capela. Clint goes in on Vooch. Missed their fair share of shots, too. Clint breaks the ice. Hawks need a hoop in the worst way, so they don't. Clint Capela for the lay-in.
Penetration again. I love Trae turning the corner.
Led the league in offensive rebounds last year. That is a dangerous place to be as Capela goes up high. But if you can master that, and he's got a bunch more tonight. And this is, we were talking about this on a morning show. Like, it's not bad. Capela inside. Capela says it. Only 7 points off of the 12 offensive rebounds. That's not terrible. Speaking of stats, first half stats by Jason Stone injury. I will say the turnovers have. There's 2 more points off of turnovers. Got to take advantage. Teams like UFC along with the Celtics. Top 4 teams in the conference move out of the knockout round. 3 winners of the groups and then a wild card. That's where the Celtics were last. 22 for JB. Capela gets in behind the defense.
Here's Capela against the rookie Saar. Doesn't adjust the sights. Gets his first back. Jalen Johnson puts a couple of wizards in the air. Washington. Hawks get it back. Capela. Dual Sports Network, Peachtree Sports Network. Capela putting it up and in. And a foul on Washington.
Pass from Scoop to set it up, and Donovan able to easily rebound and put it back in, and that's what Capela does. He buries the 3.
Reese's here will raise for 3. Capela goes over the top of Clinging for a top board and a reload. He of the last 5 games leads the league far and away in steals per ball game. Lob inside to Capela. The veteran keeps it high, adjusts, and reverses it up and in.
Yeah, he froze.
The garish pink backpack on the flights. Turn in the corner, Daniels sets the table for. He's got that water. Capela with an easy one inside. Off the miss. Leading scorer right now for Sacramento. Young probing inside. Punish Capela. Wonderful patience. Locks it up for Capela. He has a height advantage and team advantage right there.
Yeah, he's with it. You just have to keep going. You got to figure out
jumping around. Now that was Trae Young at his best. He's smart. He does that thing. It's fantastic. It's good for the community too. Yeah, it was awesome. Dunking that down in Atlanta. My goodness. You better get some rotation over there, or be in a high school gym though, and just watch kids playing basketball and see it to the college and the NBA level. Just such a great game. Oh yeah. Well, more and more teams pass out of those, and he doesn't really turn the ball over. He's making those passes. Capela flipping that up and in. That was bouncing back behind there, rising up. Capela inside. Trae Young. Ball pick in this year's draft. Young to the rolling Capela, and the first two of the night. Remember, this is a very good pick and roll team. Dyson Daniels and Josh Giddey played in the Olympics together in Australia. Johnson finds Capela, who jams it down.
See, that's got him on his shoulder.
Nice job by Young to have the patience, and Capela moving without the ball for the easy deuce. Here is Johnson. There's Capela, one of the best offensive rebounders in the game.
That's what he does. Everything is good. You're down 3-point and field goal percentage. So he's not going to say it.
Nice feed, Bogdanovich.
Bogdanovich.
Nice feed, nice finish. Just wasn't really getting the time or the touches. Now he's paying attention. Speaking of time and touches, well-timed pass by Reza Capela.
You played this team too many times not to know that's coming.
Yep. Yep. Speaking of which, Young sets up Capela perfectly.
That time, Josh Giddey was on the backside.
Daniels to Capela, lost it off the bottom of the rim, got it back and kicked it home.
Who's 29 assists? Trae Young has a strong hand. That's the same time I see him take the ball.
Capela, and again, cannot let any traction go.
Thing is, if you don't so deserve, you know, with us continues to make it to the playoffs, these young guys. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
Capela with the hook shot.
He just got a gift there.
60. Jalen from the dotted line. No, gives it up to Clint.
You know, it's another thing too that Dallas doesn't do very well.
As he's played so well. Capela going up and in. Boy, the big fella continues to play well.
Young, Capela, looks. He's got it, Capela. That's Capela.
Jalen Johnson going in against Evan Mobley. Nice pass, finds Capela. They froze Allen in the action and got it. Basket that punches it in. Trae Young. Ball fakes. The big fella. Left hand off the glass. No. Rebound is
Quarter of the way through the season, but he is setting up his teammates better than he ever has. Capela with the dunk. It's the hockey. Shot clock's at 6. Capela with the left hand. So Atlanta still at it.
Biggest lead tonight for the Pelicans. Right out of the double. Clint with the hook. Capela stays with him. Tipped in again. There's Capela.
Capela sags back. Here's Drip to make him pay. Capela with the finish. Always like it. Back in there, rested and fresh and ready to kind of dominate this segment of the game. They played good defense on Bogdanovich, but second chance points. Johnson was traveled to finds Daniels and Capela. 8 points now.
Last year, Nika, Tennessee, where he was otherworldly for the Volunteers. Capela lays it in.
And this guy, you know, they look at the older.
Is 28. Capela. Continue to whip these guys on the inside.
because you really have.
He's got it. Hawks can cut it down here. And run it down.
Again, the Hawks cut it down a little bit more.
Trey to the corner, and Daniel. He whips it inside to Capela for the layup. No! Tipped in, yes.
Again, if you don't box him.
There's Jalen Johnson, throws it up. Capela fumbles it, gets it back, and banks it in.
Everything the Hawks are doing feels just.
Johnson inside to Daniels, finds Capela. Good ball movement there. Nice feed from Jalen Johnson.
But what do you notice about Daniels? Just getting to the open spots on the floor.
8 points now for Towns, and Capela gets back and scores. Full transition defense. Some double teams, and they get it to Daniels. Daniels throws it up. Alley-oop for Capela. Looked like he was going to pass to the corner. Trae Young, the floater up. No, another alley-oop. They're the #1 team.
From three-point range. He's 0 for 5 overall. Nice pass to Capela. Finishes with that left hand.
Well, because of Trae Young's shooting range.
Meets him at the apex. What a block. Now Capela on the other end. Oh, what a sequence for Clint Capela.
That.
Of opportunities at a turnover as Daniels drops the shoulder. Leaves it for Capela. 6 points for Capela.
It's a Daniels. First deflection of the night. Sets up the jam.
Back-to-back turnovers.
Tyson Daniels finds Capela. Quick hook. 2.
Again, you don't look at the. They want to make the hard play.
Lob to Capela. Beautiful find by Jalen. Second 3 of this quarter for Memphis. 10 for the night. Capela, the number 5, hooks it in. Right back with Ricochet and Capela. Works on McDaniels. Goes to the fade and missed it. Tip is good. CC with Trae double. Nice feed by Jalen.
Again, you see how easy that was from the three-point line.
Ricochet to the cutting Capela. And Clint drops in a nice baby hook. 80. Jalen looking to drive. Jalen going up on the right. Trae on the line.
Again, you talking about that pick and roll play.
Capela. Right in on Rookie Ware.
Yeah.
Big. Jalen. Fingertip dunk for Capela to foul on Robinson.
And their effort, that's there.
They're second in the league. Steals it up at the rim. Clint Capela with the throwdown. They average. Corner 3 doesn't go. Capela offensive rebound in the putback.
I like what Capela brings to this team. Guys they accelerate and decelerate, not take that last step.
Capela has done that throughout his career. Throw it up at the rim. And his 11th
is up the offense. So if you want to be a great offensive player without having to work so hard, to see Capela with a nice jump hook, old school right there.
Capela awfully large, folks. 66-64. Inside Capela, throws it in easily.
The averages over 26 a game.
Jumping in, there's Capela, what he does best.
Just Daniels. Long lead. Yeah, if you're the guard on the other side, you see your center, Anthony Davis, shooting those.
First half double-double, 17 and 10. Look at Capela getting behind the defense with an easy layup.
The most period.
Underneath, Capela slam dunks it home.
Capela is living off of the Trae.
to Daniels. Young with the ball. Capela working inside. It goes to one-time teammate Harden and lays it in. Young. Pounded by Jones into the lobbing to Capela, who flushes it down his second bucket. It is 69-47. Wants to play. Capela the other way to the flush. 75-50.
Favorite of the league.
There's the assist of the night.
averages 12, which inside again. They saw Shea. That ball tapped up once, twice. And finally, guess who? Capela comes in to finish.
He's got so much better. Oh! Situation.
Quick catch. He wasted no time. That ball out of his hands. And Clint Capela, 3 buckets. Scored in the second quarter.
Walker just took the sun.
Jerseys, black jerseys, live on him. Inside. And Capela sneaks in.
Collier just speed on that baseline.
Races in untouched. Capela, 11 years in this league from Switzerland. Marketing, working out a 30-plus point game. Capela back inside. Has the paint open.
Get the way for it. Yeah.
Capela the rebound. Dyson game inside. Dishes back to the big man.
That's the risk you take.
Floater. Capela double pops out. Puts it over Walker.
Pulls away the rebound. It's moves like that. Dunn is going to have to be wary of. With Young. Also that, because that's what Capela screen gives to the left hand. Left that was short. Capela able to bounce it up and in. To a run. Then back and forth here. Bogdanovich inside Capela. 14 off the bench here tonight. For Brad. Capela inside, lays it up and in. Capela just can't. Into the corner and Daniel. KD and Plumlee there. Capela with the hook.
Nice lefty hook. But a good penetration there by Dyson Game to set up that play.
This year, another one last night. Again, a good chunk that came early. Capela works inside where he does most, if not all of it.
There's an MLK game in Memphis. That was created because he just couldn't miss. He comes in the game.
Well, you and I talked about it on, what was it, Friday when this Wednesday began. He's lob for Capela from the great sheet. Also, certainly felt that you should have came out for this overtime. There's Capela with the hook. He's got 8 points, 5 boards. Brings out Capela, offensive rebound. He's got 10 points, 7 boards. Drives in the steal.
Drops that hammer.
Goes for the fake, gets inside, pass deflected by Anunoby. Matthews finds Capela.
Talking about serendipity. Knicks defense has been the catalyst.
Hunter to Capela. Capela counted and one.
Daniels know what to do with it. Behind the back to Capela.
How about that pass from Daniels?
Man. Johnson back door.
Blocked by a He got a piece of it, but the tip by Capela is good.
Johnson has missed 3 layups. Now he lets him cross over.
Can't get it. Capela the rebound. Capela goes back up. Count it and the foul.
The league in defensive rebounds.
Good penetration. Bolton realized that Sasser couldn't stop him getting to the.
Jalen Johnson going up.
Nice finish by Jalen to get over his guys off the bench. He's coming in and lit it up already. 10 points off the bench.
Nice dish by Trey. Sets up the dunk for Clint. Trey using that Capela screen. Left hand off the glass. So gently by Clint. Trey. Clint with the jam.
I like to see the way pick and roll action because, again, that's going to force Stewart to make a decision. He's able to get all the way downhill.
Lob to Clint. And a foul. Bogey.
Yes, he's in.
Bring it in for his first. Drives in.
And here's Matthews up ahead to Hunter. Hunter to Capela for the flush.
Well, how about that hustle by Wallace?
Roddy, the offensive rebound. Gay leaves it for Capela, and another flush by Clint Capela.
A lot of layups in this game. This game could really be put away already.
And Capela puts it in for 2. Shea put it up, and Capela there for the follow. Clint Capela, 8 points. Alexander Walker as Capela gets a lob, and Chris Finch may need time.
Isaac on him, a long arm defender. He goes to his back and somehow got it off, and there's Capela to tip it in. Hooks up with his buddy. The hook shot is good.
Oh, nice lefty hook there by Mo Good.
Tyson Daniels drives in. Not the offensive stick. 60% of the game. Lob to Capela. Drops in. There's man. Beautiful. Trey. Lobs it. There you go. That's the magic between Trey and Clint Capela.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Takes it to the top. Rifles it to the end. He puts it up and off. Nice pass again. Zachary.
Keeping the ball alive.
He's been.
Capela 6 tonight, 2-point lead. Levert Euro stepping for a setup to Capela. Share the ball well. 4:34
Driving man. Swept in by Capela. Capela now coming off the bench. It's the 10th straight game.
Clint Capela.
Look ahead to Capela. He hooks. He hits. Young. Wrap around. Capela. Ball on the floor picked up by Capela. Young. Loud Capela slams. On a broken play, they still manage to pick it.
Tried to lay it up.
Capela coming in for Onyeka. Right down the lane and throws it in. Capela last night, he just takes care of business. No fear. Capela.
Again, Capela with a nice, quick move. Gets it.
Trey to the end. Tipped in by Capela. Here's Trey. Driving. Back to Capela. And pulled all the books.
Oh, man, you won't see a better pass. Making plays. Like you see, ultimate backup.
Clint getting right to the hole. Leaving town until next weekend. Here's a runner by Trey off the rim. Capela sticks it back in.
And like you said, this team does not rebound.
Spinning it back to Capela. 7 on the shot clock. Gives it back to CC for the jam. Daniels again finds himself in the middle of that paint. Capela, left hand hook. Good.
Got a little love from him. You got to get yourself in some sort of consistent offense.
A hook for Capela. This is it.
Yeah, this is it.
Terrence Mann. Yes! Terrence in the weak side corner as Levert brings it to the top. And the beautiful jam. That's Levert. Yes! 40-35 and look against Bona. Throws the hook, missed it. Rebound Clint. Back up and in.
You got to get in the weight room, Bona. You got to get in the weight room. That's Clint.